Hey guys, Eric Collier, publisher of Great Lakes Scuttlebutt Magazine, and I'm excited to be down at the North American In-Water Power and Demo Show right here at Cedar Point Marina in Sandusky, Ohio. And this is a fantastic show, one of the best shows of the whole year. So while I'm here, I'm kind of wandering around. I'm looking for some exciting things to report on, and I ran across our friends over at Sea School. I'm here with Bill Kopis. Bill, how are you, my man?
Nice to meet you. Thank you.
Nice to meet you as well. We are super excited about you guys being here in this market. So tell us a little bit about Sea School and some of the exciting news you have coming up.
Good. And we are equally excited. This is our sixth state that we're breaking into. We've been in operation since 1977. Last year we had 10,000 students go through our schools.
Wow.
Everything from our OUPV six-pack master's program up to 100 tons, training everybody at the Merchant Marines up to 1,600 tons.
Wow.
We really have a great opportunity here in Toledo in Ohio, working with the Maritime Academy of Toledo and the Port Authority, and which is really kind of exciting to see some of the new things coming out of Toledo.
Yeah.
We love the show here, love the attendance. The school really focuses on the mariners' training of getting the experience from deck general, navigation general, plotting, rules of the road, how to operate a vessel in a very safe manner, how to bring your passengers back alive.
Yeah, always a plus.
Always a plus.
Well, one thing that I've always noticed as a Great Lakes mariner, I am line of sight on everything. I mean, if I don't see it, I'm generally not going to go to it, or I know the general direction, I'm going to see land in a few minutes anyway. So, like things like some Great Lakes skills that might be lacking are things like navigation.
Right.
A lot of Great Lakes boaters don't really like to go out at night because of that. They're not that familiar with it. Right. And there's really a need here in the Great Lakes region to have all of us Great Lakes boaters kind of sharpen our skills. Not just the people who are initially coming into boating to learn these things, but the boaters who've been out there for years to sharpen their skills, to make sure that safety is always the most important feature of any boat.
Yeah, and we also want to make sure that you mentioned line of sight.
Yeah.
It's a great thing. There's a lot of techniques that you can teach boaters, what we call 45 degree on the angle on the bow, and how to determine the distance off of an object. So if they find themselves out there at night or it's getting dusk and they don't know exactly how far they are from a danger area or the shore, there's quick ways that a captain or a skipper can figure out how far he is, how to deal with set and drift, how to deal with currents and winds that are pushing them off. Yeah. And also how to read the lights and to come back in red, right, returning.
Right.
But there's a number of things that they learn that they said, well, I didn't know that. I mean, and now they actually feel more comfortable going out at night and enjoying the sunsets, being able to come back in at night.
Those are fantastic opportunities that I know a lot of the boaters here in the Great Lakes enjoy, and that's taking a class from the U.S. Power Squadron about boating. What is the difference between taking a general U.S. Power Squadron course and yours?
Yeah, Power Squadron is great boat safety and a lot of detailed information. Our level actually takes it to the next level in where you can actually secure a captain's license issued by the United States Coast Guard.
Okay.
Their courses are really good, but they don't take it to that level in which you can get an actual license as a captain.
Right. And now this will allow you to employ yourself in the marine industry?
Absolutely. You can find yourself paying passengers if you wanted to be a fishing guide.
Okay.
If you wanted to be a tour guide, you wanted to be a ferry and ferry people and that. So yes, you can actually charge for your services.
Yeah. So you could deliver boats for brokers and dealers and manufacturers, things like that.
You can even have somebody hire you to take them out on their own boat.
Nice.
And
so it's not just for brushing up on our skills, but you can actually make a career out of the marine industry.
Yeah, this is actually the entry level to a U.S. Merchant Marine officer.
Ah, okay.
You will be a deck officer on a ship.
Okay.
And you can work your way on up.
Nice.
And in Toledo, we have some really neat equipment. We have radar stations to teach people radar. We have a full simulator with 180-degree visual view of the water from the bow. I mean, from the bridge.
Sure.
So there's a lot of neat things that we brought to the area.
And you guys have been doing this for some time. You're not a flash in the pan. I mean, you've been around for years.
1977 is when the school was first started in St. Petersburg.
And you're just now initially going into Ohio. So you've got most of the East Coast, Florida market, Gulf market.
Yes.
You're getting into the Great
We
Lakes
even
area
have
now.
firefighting schools in New Orleans and Mobile, Alabama.
Oh,
We've been
nice.
talking with for the larger steamships that are working the lakes here, and some of the petroleum companies that manage their own boats. We're talking to them about making sure their people are getting their annual training that the Coast Guard requires.
Okay.
And that, I think that's one of the differences between us and other schools, is that our instructors have a much broader field of training. So even when you're coming in as a six-pack captain,
Yeah.
you're getting a much broader picture in your education and your training than just focusing on strictly a fishing guy.
I gotcha.
That makes it a lot more fun.
Well, we are super excited about having you guys up here, Bill. Tell me, if I'm not able to find you guys here at the boat show, where am I going to go online to be able to find out more information about Sea School so that I can come out to Toledo and check you guys out?
Just go online and look for seaschool.com.
Seaschool.com.
Seaschool.com, and everything will come up, and they'll tell you all the different sources and
Class
places.
schedule, costs,
Class schedules,
entry
costs,
levels, all the whole deal.
whole thing. We have over 50-some Coast Guard approved courses.
Okay.
Let's say 10,000 students last year, and this is the sixth state. So we're in New York, the Carolinas, Florida, Alabama, and Louisiana.
Nice. I love it. Thank you so
Yeah.
much for coming up. I really
Thank
appreciate
you.
it, Bill.
Appreciate it.
Seaschool.com. That's where you want to go. Check it out. Whether you're brushing up on your skills or you want to make a career in the marine industry, stop by seaschool.com. Bill can help you out. Thanks so much for joining us today, guys. We'll see you out on the water.